It sounds like you have a little 8-month-old boy whose schedule just seems to be all out of whack, and you're wondering what a normal sleep routine and eating routine is for a baby that's about 8 months old. Let's talk about eating first. At 8 months old, babies are typically getting into a more normal eating routine like you and I are in, where they're eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner with snacks in the morning and afternoon. And so a baby that's 8 to 12 months of age will start to eat table food, maybe even get interested in what we're eating. And that's okay as long as you're giving it to your baby in a form that's not going to pose a choking risk. So make sure that it's cut small enough. And if he hasn't really had a lot of textured food yet, make sure that it's a little bit on the softer side. And for sure, don't give him any raw vegetables or large pieces of anything that might cause him to choke. The main form of hydration for your son until he's a year of age will still remain formula or breast milk. And so just follow up breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snacks, and also before bedtime, with either a nursing session or a bottle. So babies this age are typically drinking anywhere from 4 to 8 ounces 4 to 6 times a day. And this is normal for this stage. Now, you mentioned that he's waking up at night to nurse 4 times or so, and perhaps he's looking to you for comfort. He's waking up and you respond to his cries, and of course to a baby, nursing and being held by mom is comforting, and so then they go back to sleep. But he needs to learn how to go back to sleep without help from you. As long as the pediatrician has told you that he doesn't need those extra feedings for his growth and development, and he's not sick, he doesn't have any medical conditions that would be of concern, then it's okay to sleep train him at this point in his life. He needs to learn how to self-soothe and again go to sleep without help from you. He should be sleeping, just so you know as well, as far as the schedule goes, about 3 hours during the day, and this can be broken up into a couple of naps, so sometimes kids just take one big, solid, long nap in the middle of the day. And he should be sleeping about 9 to 11 hours at night. That's typical. So you can adjust nap schedules and bedtime to try to get the perfect routine that matches what you do in your day. Now, when it comes to sleep training, there's a couple of different approaches. You can either let him cry it out, where you just put him to bed after loving him, changing him, giving him a bottle or nursing him, and just let him cry till he goes to sleep on his own. Some people aren't comfortable with this and want to try a more graduated approach. Now, there's nothing wrong with crying it out, and actually it's been proven to be a very effective method of sleep training. And of course, you need to listen to your baby's cries and respond to them if necessary. For example, we all kind of know how our children cry when they're hurt or when they're sad or when they just need some love. And so if your baby's not crying because he's in pain or in any immediate need, then that's when it's okay to let him cry. But if you feel like you need to go check on him, then by all means, always do so. If you want to try a more graduated approach, though, you can go in after he's been crying for about 5 or 10 minutes and just gently touch his tummy to reassure him that you're there. Don't talk to him, don't pick him up, don't make eye contact, don't turn on lights, and then just turn around and walk right back out of the room. And he may continue to cry. So just gradually increase the amount of time that you spend outside of his room before you go back and check on him. So the first time maybe 5 or 10 minutes, and the second time might be 10 to 20, and then about 30 minutes, and then 40 minutes. And eventually, after being persistent and consistent with this plan for about 4 to 7 days, he should learn to go back to sleep on his own without help from you. So it makes it rough for a few days, but it pays off because then after that, you'll all be getting better sleep. If you have any more specific questions about his growth or about his sleep habits, be sure to check with the pediatrician. But if you have any other questions for me in the future, feel free to ask them on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Intermountain Moms, and recommend us to your friends and family too.